Hey team, I am burning a board from my dresser, just trying to clear out the workshop of the wood that I'm not going to be using. And I'm having the chemical conversation with myself, the pros and cons of using it. I know I had pallet wood projects that, my sister said, oh no, you can't burn that. It's bad for human health. It's bad for the environment. You can't burn pallet wood. And then I had it and there was paint on it as well. So I was kind of asking myself, well, gosh, you know, I don't know what's in the paint, because we kind of discussed too. I was like, well, she's like, it's treated. And I said, no, I just painted it. And so we were just kind of having that conversation. What should we do? She's like, oh no, you got to put that out in the landfill. But then if you put the chemicals out in the landfill, they're still going to they're going to leach out of the boards. They're going to leach into the environment, and they're still going to be a hazard to the environment, and perhaps not to your health. But so now I'm just having that conversation with myself. I'd already done some reading about using natural wood preservers, like linseed oil, a few others, just to kind of help the environment in that regard. But gosh, I don't even know if this is wood. It's bending. What is it? It's supposed to be wood. Dubious. I'm dubious. I wonder if there was like some sort of what could have caused that. It's warping, but yeah, so I guess I'm just asking myself that question of, to what extent do I, of course I can definitely use linseed oil and just natural wood. That's not a problem at all in future projects, building projects, that's totally fine. But, the chemicals are everywhere. They are, in the wall paint, they're in the, any sort of paint that you have on furniture, in any sort of plastic furniture you have, any sort of anything. Like, how many chemicals do you have in your house at any given time? It's, just looking at a couple of projects, it seems ridiculous how many chemicals, and, if they don't end up in the air, they're going to end up in the earth. And then, so it's just like, it's such a mess. And I'm just wondering, why are we still producing so many chemicals, or, why are they so on the market? And, obviously they do have those natural products that, are out there, but they're kind of niche. They're, more hipster, they're more expensive and potentially, but I'm just curious why they haven't become more popular, and I don't know if it is just like cost, or just maybe the benefits of chemicals could potentially outweigh the risks of the chemicals, and I think that that's definitely arguable, but given what priorities is the question there. But it's just interesting. So that's what I'm thinking about as I'm burning this warping piece of wood that I thought was just chunks of wood stuck together. But I guess I don't know what the adhesive was that could be warping in such a way. Great. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm talking to myself about, and trying to just think how I feel about it, and the pros and cons there, and how to move forward. So happy Sunday. We'll see you tomorrow.